Josh, I don't think we've seen you that fired up since you've been here. Just what went into that moment? What went into the emotions there?
I mean, big time games right now. We're in a really awesome push for the playoffs, awesome push for the division, and I mean, it's time to go.
How addictive is that feeling of playing in meaningful games? I mean, you did it with Cleveland some, but some guys don't know what it's like to really play in these games.
It's awesome. It's kind of what you train for in the offseason, to be honest. I always tell people you don't train in the offseason to be average. You train to be the best, and you train to be in a situation where you're playing big time games against big time teams. You're gonna have big time opportunities within that game, and it's super fun. It's everything you dream of as a baseball player. And I mean, obviously the World Series is the end goal. So just playing hard, man. We got, I don't even know, 20 left or something like that. I don't know. But just play hard for the last 20 or so and try to get a series win every time.
Josh, how contagious can that energy be too? Because we saw something pretty similar with Randy's homer too. Just what you guys bring, the emotion,
Yeah, energy is for sure contagious. It's infectious. You kind of just feed off one another. It's super cool to kind of be in those situations and come through for your team and then get excited and, feel the rest of the boys get excited and then someone else does something cool and then they get excited and then it's just super cool camaraderie.
You said in a radio interview that you like hitting here, that this is a hitter's park. A lot of people would disagree with you. Why do you like it? What about this place do you feel comfortable hitting here? Because the numbers say that as well. I don't know. I just every time I was an opponent, this was like the first place I couldn't wait to come to. I don't know. Some guys see the ball in parks better, like they just feel comfortable. For whatever reason, do you feel comfortable when you're in the box here?
I mean, I feel comfortable everywhere, to be honest. But I really enjoy playing here. Coming here as an opponent, I thought it was a super cool stadium. The fans were always electric, and I think I don't know. I think you see well here personally. I like the roof open. Roof club's cool, but I love the feeling of the roof open, and I don't know. I enjoy playing here.
Speaking of those fans, they have really embraced you pretty strongly from the jump. What has your relationship been like with them? Did you see the sign in the outfield tonight that said "Sign Naylor"?
No, I didn't. I don't really look around in the crowd like that during the game. I'm kind of just locked in on the moment. But that's super cool. I mean, the fans here are awesome. Even Contreras at first, he's like, oh, how's it going? But we just had a quick little conversation. He goes, man, this place is electric. And I'm like, yeah, it honestly really is. The fans get so excited. They get pumped up in big moments. It's kind of unexplainable. It's super cool to be a part of. Sometimes you kind of feel like the ground shaking a bit because it's so loud. Sometimes you can't hear your own thoughts because it's so loud. And that's what you want. That's what you want to play in. I'm very, very grateful. Very thankful for this fan base. They're super awesome, super cool. It's been awesome so far.
Josh, I know you're locked in on the game, but were you aware of the Astros result going final in the middle of tonight's game at all?
No. What happened?
They got walked off.
Okay. So who'd they play?
Toronto.
Okay.
You guys are a game back, so.
Very cool. Yeah, I don't really care for any other team. If we win, we'll be in a good position as long as we keep winning.
That last mound visit, it seemed like that from the broadcast you were leading the conversation, and it came off after you made that great play for the ground out. Was it something you noticed, or what kind of went into that conversation?
Oh, nothing. It was just kind of just asking us how we're doing, each other. We just asked Mooney how he's doing and what he has planned for later today. Same thing with Cal. We just what are you doing after the game type of thing, and just casual conversations, just to keep it light. And I love when Gino comes over too and says his little 1-2, whatever he's saying that day, whatever he's feeling. It's just more kind of a little reverse psychology, I guess. Just not talking about baseball or talking about situation, more just calming each other down by having a just casual conversation.
This is your first time obviously playing with Julio. He made that catch to end the 7th inning there at the wall. He's obviously been on such a tear lately too. What have you seen from him? What's it been like for him to kind of see just his play, both at the plate and the field, and the crowd reacting to him. Too.
Yeah, he's an awesome player. Fans love him here. Man, it's awesome to see. Honestly, with that catch, once it was hit, I didn't even look. I just walked into the dugout because I just trusted that he was going to get it. He's a really elite outfielder. He gets really good jumps, has a great arm. As a hitter, he controls his zone well. He can hit the ball as hard as anyone, and he's a great runner too, great base runner, great stealer. No, he's an all-around awesome player, and I think that's why this org has him locked up for a while. He's a great leader too in the locker room. Brings a lot of energy before, during, and after the game. Yeah, he's a really good teammate.
You made a pretty great defensive play too there, clutch top of the ninth. Saw you and Perry Hill celebrating afterwards. What's it been like working with him?
It's awesome. He knows a lot, and I just try to soak in all the information I can during the day. I just try to learn daily from him, and he's had a ton of players throughout his career. He's seen every single player you can kind of name, every single style and player type. So I just try to learn from him every day. Whatever he has for me that day, I work on it during the defensive work, and just try to kind of excel my defensive game. I try to be the best defender I can be on the field every day for the pitchers and for the rest of the infield. I try my hardest to limit the errors from other guys, so picking the baseball or working our footwork around the base and making sure I'm on the right side if the throw takes me here or there. I just try to be a complete player, to be honest, and perform the best I can for this organization.
Thanks, Josh.
Then again, Della was just in your office.
Yeah, a lot of really good positive things again tonight. What a ball game. Getting down again early, but being able to fight right back and get back in the ball game. I thought George was making a lot of close pitches, just wasn't getting many of the calls there, and just didn't get ahead, consistently. But got us through the four. I thought getting out of the fourth inning with maintaining the tie was big, especially as they kind of loaded the bases. But the bullpen was unbelievable tonight again. 5 innings. Covering 5 innings is difficult, but those guys did a great job and kept that game right where it needed to be. And great job right on down the line. Offensively, a lot of great stuff. Obviously, a big night for Randy. The 3-run homer, the sac fly. But I thought our at-bats were good, getting on base again, finding a way to create traffic, get guys in scoring position and a chance to do some damage. I had a couple chances where we could have even added on, but just didn't work out tonight. But a big day for Randy, big night for Naylor. I thought his homer to answer back was huge, and got us back in the lead there. I thought his play in the ninth was spectacular. That's a huge play to get that first out, as you know, to get that leadoff guy, and that was a huge play. So, just a lot of great baseball all around tonight, and another good one to get tonight.
Josh has played in some big games in his career. He's been in the postseason a couple times. Have you noticed anything just about his approach this time of year and his maybe flair for the moment?
Yeah, I mean, he is as intense as they come, and the way he approaches the game, the focus that he has, the drive that he has. You saw a little emotion tonight on the homer, just trying to get guys fired up, and he's a leader out there on the field and sees the game very differently, and is as we talked about, is a smart player. So having him out there, having him play that first base that he does, and the defense that he's given us, he's an exceptional player.
Were you in harm's way there on the back?
No, but yeah, we got to take care of. We're good.
Dan, we've seen him hit a breaking ball tonight for a home run. We've seen him hit fastballs. He jumped on a changeup the other day. I mean, is that what makes him a pretty good hitter? Is that he can hit all these pitches and he's not he has to hit a fastball to have power? It seems like he can hit anything and drive it.
Yeah, he's a balanced hitter. A guy that you just don't know how to pitch to on a consistent basis. He's tough. He'll hit like you mentioned. He hits anything, and Lefties, righties, doesn't matter. Some really good at bats against some left-handers tonight for him again. He's just a complete hitter in a lot of ways. He's got power. He's able to go the other way to pick up a hit. He's just a guy that finds barrels, and I think in big moments, he's able to slow the game down and come up with a big hit like he did last night, and tonight's home run I thought was another indication that he finds the big moment and is able to deliver.
And he seems so grounded in here when he talks to us, but to show all of that emotion, what does that kind of do for the dugout in that moment to just see a guy with that kind of personality get that fired up in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, this is the time of year. This is what is so great about baseball this time of year, and it brings out the best in us, and that was it was a big moment, got us right back to the lead, which is what we wanted, and it was a big moment last night, and he's just been swinging the bat, and to see that from him was it got all of us going.
And how big was the inning from Caleb? He's been scuffling a bit to come out and put up 1, 2, 3 and look pretty dominant. He was ahead on every guy. I mean, how big is that for him?
Yeah, a lot of 0-2 counts, getting ahead, a couple punch outs. I thought, he was as focused, as we've seen him, and just came out and gave us that big fifth inning. You get in the middle of the game there, and the momentum of the game can kind of shift. We took the lead, so for him to go out there and shut down that inning and keep the lead in our dugout was huge, and the momentum continued to stay there, and because the rest of the bullpen followed suit. So it's kind of a statement outing for him because he set the tone for the bullpen and set the tone for the rest of the game.
We saw Gabe Spire needed trainers to come out. How's he doing?
He's fine. He was he's not feeling great. His stomach is not feeling great, and said his arm's fine. So it was all good.
Dan, you talked about having some opportunities, probably getting thrown out at second with Cal at the plate. Not one of the ones you really like to see there.
No, a miscommunication, but we'll get it straightened out and take care of it.
Thanks, Nick.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for your patience. We can open the